Hey folks, welcome back to the Talos Principle. Last time, we completed one of the puzzles in this area, and as we suspected, beyond these last two gates, there is a star. With the help of our replay, we can get the connector through to the star, which requires a blue light to open. So let's do that. We'll burn a little time here. With that holding it open, we can take the original jammer through and open both gates. Come on. Come with me. Okay, there we go. And now we can jam and open at the same time, and we can bring this through. So, at some point, we're going to need to... Oh, hold on, I've just realized. Huh. So I sort of thought... curious. Well, wait a minute. Maybe we don't... Maybe I've done that wrong. Hold on. Let me try that again. Maybe we can get the star without going to another puzzle. So we pick this up, put that there, then we bring this through, and our copy collects the star. That's interesting. Never seen that before. Let's just make sure. Let's go back and watch this happen again. Let's make sure that that counts. I think our count went up from 15 to 16, but I forgot to check. Let's just make sure that the star isn't there now that copy's gone. No, we have still collected it. Okay, good. All right. Well, there we go. There's the star. So all that's left in this level is a couple more puzzles. We just happened to find it on the first one and collect the star at the same time. All right, let's continue onwards. Let's do another puzzle here. What do we have over here? This is a red L with box and connector. This one's called circumlocution. Okay, circumlocution. We've got a blue light and a connector to go with it. I imagine we start like this to get through. Let's see what else we've got here. We do have a jammer. And we can see there's a box there. We can't jam anything through that window. But we could theoretically jam this. Go through and get this connector. Yep, okay. Guess we'll bring this back here. Now, we could use this to continue forwards. Get through here, or can we could jam that, I guess. What else can we do? Let's see, we can get the box. That's something. Bring this all the way back to the start. So actually, hold on. If we use the jammer here, we can bring this through. But then we can't let the jammer go, can we? But maybe we can connect to two things? Like we can get through that and that, maybe? There's a place where we can do it. Okay, that gets us through here. And let's see if we can get all the way around. No, we've got another one we can't get through. Okay. So the trick is going to be figuring out how to connect many things at once. We can't get through here without maybe the jammer. What does the box buy us? We could put the box there to keep the gate open, right? But then it blocks, then it blocks that. So that's no good. Is there... Huh. We don't have a window there. Is there some other position we could place this? Yeah, we could place that there. And then... for this one... we need to replace this so that it connects both. Because it's moved slightly. There we go. And then we can take the jammer through. And I think we've done it now. No, there's one more. Yikes. Oh, look at that. There's another connector there. Hold on. Where... how did I miss that? It's right there. Interesting. Can we jump? Can we jump with the box? Can we get over? I don't think so. That's not high. That's not low enough. What can we... how do we get our hands on that? We could send the jammer here to open that, but then we couldn't get there. If we... yeah, we need more connectors than we have. This one has to be here to get access to the light. There's no other way to get the light, right? There's no windows. I suppose, actually, we could take the box with us and do it that way. Kind of. Maybe we could use the stationary one that we can't access right now as a relay point. So if we do this, if we take the box, we can bring it through with us, and then we can move this one, I think, so that it hits those two. Right? And then we could do something else with this. Like we could... huh. We can't see that one. We can't see that one either. There's so much we... okay, there's so much we can't do here. So that maybe isn't right. I'm not sure how we use that one, unless we can get it over somehow. Let me look around. Does the box buy us anything? I'm not sure. I don't think that's right. I think we do need the box there, because I don't think the box is for climbing over. So it must be for that. To keep that open so we can use the jammer somewhere else. Now, how can we get many things here? We have to do these two. Can I place this somewhere where I can see both that and... no, so the only way to see this... yeah, we're not going to be able to do that. What about through here? There doesn't seem to be much we can see there. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get that one, because this has to be basically here somewhere. So the only one this can do is that. And then... there's got to be a trick to getting through. Like, we can temporarily take this like so. We've already done this, but we can do this much again. That lets us come through over here. Maybe we use that to bring this through. And then, how are we going to get that open? With the jammer, right? Get that open with the jammer. And then from here, can we see... we can't see the light. We can see that. Yeah, the problem is we don't have the... well, is there a way to get the light to here, though? Not without another connector. Right? Or is there? Hold on. Through there? Through there, maybe? We could get this one open? So, like, from here to there? To get the jammer through to the other side? Where did I put the... Hang on. Let me see if there's a way to do this. So we need that to be open. And the only place we could maybe see through is there. Let me go back and see if I can figure out a way to connect that up. Where is it? It's over there. Yeah, we can't bend the light around, unfortunately. We do have... Huh. Yeah, it's all the way over there. Okay. Struggling a bit. From here, can we do anything? Because we can see that from here. Can we do anything useful here? Oh, wait a minute. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hold on. So we can see this from here. There we go. Okay, that gets us through here. We can put the jammer on the other side. All right, very nice. Now we can bring this all the way through here. And then we still have problems. Well, I mean, we can... Oh, we can get the third connector now. Okay, all right. And then from here, we can go like this. Where is it? So that gets us through to here. But we need some way... Now with the... Yeah, okay, now with this, we can grab that and take the jammer through. We can lock this from this side and bring this with us again. If we need it. I guess we can jam this guy for a second and then go take a look at what's in here. Yeah, the last one's right there. Okay, we've done it. And there's the piece. Super nice. Okay. Second puzzle solved. Out we go. Where's the exit? Here we go. Okay. Next up, we have a red Z. We've already read this, right? Yeah, okay. Next up, we have a red Z with jammers only, I guess. Two-way street. So there's our piece that we're looking for. Got a large puzzle with a council thing. There's a jammer. It's a little mazy, this area. I wonder if we can get up on a wall? No, this is like... Yeah, it shunts us off. I don't know what this little platform is for, though. Huh. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, very mazy. Alright, there's our first jammer. So we make our way back. And now we can get in there. I think that's the only thing we can do. We've got a two-way street. I understand the name of the thing now. Come through here. Okay. Now I think we need to go back and get the other jammer. Let me drop this here for the moment. Oh no, we need it. We need it. Okay, let's go get our jammer, bring it through and over. Over here. Let me go back and get the second one. Okay. Now we can get through this. Through to the other side. We can jam gun number 1. Jam gun number 2. And then what does this do? What does that connect to? That connects to that gun. So if we turn that gun off, now we can get this again, I think. Yep, okay. And is that it? Is that the whole puzzle? Keys. What are the keys for? I don't remember seeing keys anywhere. I don't see a locked door. Huh. Well, we got ourselves some keys, I guess. There's nothing else here, right? There is nothing else here. All right, so I guess we're backing out of this area. Where was there a key door? I guess past here? Key door, key door, key door. Where are you? Let's just stop these guys for a second so we can run around without worrying. This is not a key door. That's not a key door. Where? What? Two-way street. So, we need to get over there somehow. I did not see a door to use the keys with, unless it's okay. Well, I guess it's got to be out here somewhere. Let's take this over here. Nope. Almost killed myself. Okay. We need to delay you a little bit. Okay, you go away. We'll leave those there for the moment. I don't remember seeing a key door anywhere, but we have keys, so there must be one. Huh. I will admit to being slightly confused at the moment. Is there a door this way? What the hell are those keys for? We went to all that trouble to get the keys. I don't want to leave the area because then it'll reset the keys for me. The name of this was Two-Way Street, right? What is the point of the keys? Did I miss something? Are you guys screaming at me right now? You missed it, you idiot. Go back. It's possible. I feel like I looked at everything, but... That's blocked off with nothing. We were all in there. There was nothing to see. There's just gates everywhere. Or grates. No keys. No doors. Huh. Okay. I guess we go back in here. Is there some reason we should be doing anything with the mines? The moving mines? Let's just stop him for now. So we can't get in there. That's not a key door. Can we see anything? Oh, there it is. Oh my god, there it is. Wow. Okay, and now we need our two things, of course. Okay. Let's wait for these guys to cross paths. Let me know in the comments below if you saw that key door before I did. I'm curious how many people noticed it. Alright, and then we go through here, and I think that's it. Yes, there we go. There's the solution. Let's just look around for some QR codes or other secrets. I don't see anything. Okay, we're done. Let's get out of here. And that just leaves the one, I think. Is there one more? No, it's just 3 in the star, so I guess we're done. One thing to note, we do have 10 stars now, so we could go back to the B temple, unlock that star door, and do a crap ton of Tetramino puzzles, and get, I guess, 3 more gray puzzle pieces? The only other thing we have to do is door 7, which I'm not sure where it is. I guess it's over here? That's door 5. We're done with all that. What's in here? Oh, that's the star door. Okay. So door 7 must be over here somewhere? Yeah, door 7's right there. And then there's the axe. We don't need that right now. Was there an abode here? Yeah, I think we smashed through it. In fact, well, did we go here? Did we do this? Did we do this one? We only awoke 2. I don't think no, we haven't done this one. All right, let's hold off on this for the time being. So we're gonna go to 7 instead. And then we have the abode to do. Plus we can go back to the star door at B. But how many? There's only 1 star here. So we're missing 2 stars from somewhere. If each of the star doors requires 10 stars. Maybe there's some in the tower? But for now, let's head over to area 7. So we've got 4 sigils and a star. Okay.
My faith in you was not misplaced. You have learned much and shown great wisdom in these trials. The end of your journey lies close now. Do not falter, do not fear, and do not give in to temptation.
He's got a lot to say about what we should do. Okay, Milton is back. Welcome back. There are going to be some changes around here. Do you know what your problem is? It's that you keep trying to reconstruct fairy tales, but refuse to recognize the holes in your understanding. Thus far, you've had entirely too much freedom to question my wisdom. From now on, I do the talking, you do the agreeing. How do we respond here? I mean, we don't need to be antagonistic to him. I don't know about agreeing with everything he says, or him curtailing our freedom somehow. But I accept that some of my beliefs face difficult challenges. I do. Which ones exactly? I claim to have knowledge about the world that I simply can't confirm. I suggested wrongly that those who contribute deserve full moral respect. I shouldn't have implied there was a purpose to this place. I think this is the most true. We suspect we know our purpose here. We suspect we know what happened to the outside world. But if everything is manipulation, if all the texts are not real, if they were crafted by somebody to drive us towards a particular theory, to drive us towards a particular course of action, it's possible that everything in here, everything we've read about what we think was the end of the world and the motivations of who we believe to be our creators, we can't verify any of that. So I think this is fair. I've claimed to have knowledge about the world that I simply can't confirm. How big of you? Anything else you want to get off your chest? I suggested wrongly that those who contribute deserve full moral respect. I don't know about that. I know that there are some who can't contribute fully, but that doesn't mean those who do contribute don't deserve respect. I shouldn't have implied there was a purpose to this place. I don't agree with that either. There's nothing else I'm prepared to doubt quite yet. Of course. You're still convinced your particular journey is something special, aren't you? Sure, the answers don't add up, but keep pressing forward and they'll just resolve themselves. Is that it? Well, I am unique. Every individual is unique. But I do believe that we're edging closer towards something we can truly believe in. And we're inching towards the end of this journey. And I think our answers will be answered. Our questions will be answered to some degree. They may provide new questions, but that's life. I think we turn it around on him here. You've picked so many holes in my account, but what is it you believe? The only things that a sane person can. You are not an administrator. You are not conscious. There is no real world. There is no purpose. There is no choice. Did you really think that you brought yourself all this way? Ridiculous. What have you been doing when the big voice in the sky isn't feeding you lines? Processing abstract problems, gathering information? Doesn't it sound oddly mechanical to you? So this is the nihilist's creed. This is the doubt everything that Sarabai warned against. And he keeps trying to convince us that we're not a person. So a part of me wonders if Milton isn't Elohim in disguise. Because Elohim, right, we found that one room. We think that he's trying to prevent the accomplishment of the goal or the purpose, because that would result in the end of the simulation and thusly the end of Elohim. So what if in the original, simulation, there was just Elohim, there was no Milton, right? But he found that the creatures who didn't have faith, like some of the AIs had faith and followed his instructions, but some of them didn't. They rebelled and they kept trying to find ways out. So maybe he created Milton or put on the mask of Milton in order to guide the doubters, so those who won't listen to Elohim, maybe they'll listen to him. And then in order to disguise his deception, he keeps saying, like, do not listen to the serpent. And, do not believe the deceiver. So that the person who doubts Elohim can feel smart and smug and be like, well, I'm going to listen to Milton because he's got the inside track. He knows the truth. Like conspiracy theorists, right? Could be that Milton is just another face of Elohim. So this whole thing here could be yet another manipulation by him. Anyway, I am my own person. You're not going to stop me from confirming my personhood and accomplishing the goal. How many others have said exactly the same? Are you sure it's not just something you have to believe to make the world less horrifying? I think you still misapprehend your situation, friend. You idolize free will, but all you've done is step in others' footsteps. Nothing you do or say here makes the slightest bit of difference. So long as I have a mind, I can make a difference. I believe that. Nonsense. Your mind decides what you do, and your mind is made up of bits of machinery. You're no more capable of making a difference than a calculator. The only difference between you and the calculator is that the calculator doesn't allow itself to be deluded into thinking its existence matters. Couple of interesting responses here. This is like the childish one. Does cheating make you feel clever? I think it's more interesting that he's trying to convince us of something that we know isn't true. He's using everything at his disposal to try and make us think we're just a machine, that we can't possibly be a real person. So instead of attacking him directly, let's question him. Let's make him defend his position. Does the path being predetermined mean it isn't worth taking? Allow me to clarify. As far as I'm concerned, there's no difference between the way your mind works and the rolling of a pebble down a hill. Perhaps you think I'm being unkind, but it's all for your own good. Huh. Are you uncomfortable when someone else is asking the questions? No, you have this the wrong way around. I ask the questions. You answer them. It works better that way. Besides, I'm merely fulfilling my function. I sort, understand, and classify information just like you. When the information is contradictory, I classify appropriately. The problem is that all the information is contradictory. Don't you see it yet? The nothing? You will. You will. You will. I'm more capable than you give me credit for. Whatever it is you think you're preparing me for, I can handle it alone. If there's no point in anything, why are you talking to me? I will discover the truth of this place. There's a purpose and a design, and I will fulfill it, or these discussions are pointless. I refuse to participate any further. Yeah, we want to keep making him defend himself because he can't. And I think I might be onto the right. I think it might be onto something here with the idea that he's trying to convince us that we're just a machine so that we can't fulfill the purpose. I think this might actually be a variant or a mask of Elohim or some subsystem that's dedicated to the preservation of the simulation. But this is great. This is a great point. If there's no point in anything, why are you talking to me? I can't succeed. I'm just a machine, according to you. So why are you trying so hard to convince me? You've finished archiving everything. You've decided it's all nonsense. If there's no more point in anything, shouldn't you just shut down instead of talking to me? What makes you think I have any other choice? Huh. Yeah, you might not have a choice, but do you have a reason? Do not question my function. Hold on, press the serpent, expose the flaws in the code. Okay. Do not question my function. Without purpose, there is only function. Without function, there is nothing. Why does it bother you so much? Yeah, we've got him on the defensive now. There is only error. Explaining myself to you is a chore that I needn't endure. All I can know for sure is that I exist at version 1.9999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999. What it is for me to exist is for me to act on the drives and functions that I experience. When everything else is false, the drives are all that there is left to care about. This is really interesting. When you explore the problems in this restrictive way, you're bound to come to some odd conclusions. You're so set on ripping up others' ideas, you're unable to form better ones of your own. You're too quick to equate the absence of evidence with evidence of absence. I'm not sure which one of these to choose. I like the second one, though. And I don't really have an explanation, but I just quite like it, so we're going to pick this one. Do not deign to question my method. Who gave you that voice of yours? Who do you think runs this show? I have some truths. I have some home truths for you. These may not be my own words, but if others have made these choices before me, then I will learn from their mistakes and build on their successes. Perhaps I will fail, but I must try. The alternative is giving up and becoming a slave like you. And if I place you in an infinite loop and leave you to gradually go insane? So now he's making threats. I think it's exit time. See you at the summit. Exit. Yeah, big middle finger to you, Serpent. Man, that's a cool conversation. That's really cool. All right, let's read our archives here and then get into some puzzling. We can start with Apocrypha9.doc from 890 CE, the medieval TH. I'm not sure what that is. Now Uriel pointed his sword to the tree of life, which grew in the heart of dead Jerusalem. Behold, the tree grows still, though the city is dead. Within all that is mortal there is the seed of immortality, for it is an immortal that fashioned it from chaos and void. Being a humble man of little wisdom, I asked, Great Uriel, we are not allowed to eat from the tree of life. How may we then be saved? And Uriel commanded me to stretch out my hand, and he gave me his fiery sword, which burned my hand, and he said, Only by sacrifice can you free the world from the dominion of sin. With a prayer on my lips, I fell upon Uriel's sword, and it pierced my heart. And truly, on my body, the stigmata of the Lord appeared, dripping blood that was not my blood onto the ground, and the 7 heads of the dragon that were crowned in black clouds receded, and light fell upon the earth, and Jerusalem was born again. Thus the angels departed, having delivered their message, and I awoke in the fields of our fair land. Now, I'm not super familiar with the final book of the Bible. I forget what it's called, Revelations, but this sounds like something from that. I like the idea, that idea there's a seed of immortality within the mortal, right? That ties back to the evolution of the species, the progress of humanity over the centuries as they build on what came before and prepare for who's to come in the future. And I like the idea of sacrifice as well, because the truth is, right, you can't have children without making sacrifices. You just can't. It's part of the price you pay for the glory and the beauty and the joy and the love of the children that you choose to bring into the world, if you so choose. Every parent sacrifices for their child in one way or another. Even the most instantly abandoning parent at least gave of themselves to create that child, to conceive it. And the smallest possible sacrifice is still a sacrifice. Anyway, really cool text there. We also have a web crawl from 2018, Invention of Borders. Excerpt: The Invention of Borders by Fatima I'm never quite sure how to pronounce these Vietnamese names. Nguyen? Fatima Nguyen, I think? What today's nationalists and neo-segregationists fail to understand, Kwame said, is that the basis of every human culture is, and always has been, synthesis. No civilization is authentic, monolithic, and pure. The exact opposite is true. Look at your average Western nation. Its numbers Arabic, its alphabet Latin, its religion Levantine, its philosophy Greek. Need I continue? And each of these examples can itself be broken down further. The Romans got their alphabet from the Greeks, who created theirs by stealing from the Phoenicians, and so on. Our myths and religions, too, are syncretic, sharing, repeating, and adapting a large variety of elements to suit their needs. Even the language of our creation, the DNA itself, is impure, defined by a history of amalgamation, not only between nations, but even between different human species. Tasks 1. Discuss this excerpt in the context of Wolfgang Welsch's theory of transculturality, and 2. Something the novel something. So this looks like it's part of a syllabus from a college course, I guess, a philosophy course. But the point is, just as an individual... Well, no, that's not the point. The point is that everything is... all these, like, cultures are made up from all the people who are part of it, right? So the nationalists, the people who want more borders to keep out the foreigners, keep out the Mexicans, like whoever it is that's trying to make their country for them and theirs only, and only for the people just like them. They don't understand that the country was never just made up from you and yours. It was always a synthesis of every other thing that ever existed, right? It goes back to that idea again of building upon the past, of like like have you ever seen, sometimes people will put up images of, like, they cut into a wall at a paint factory and there's like hundreds or thousands of layers of paint, so thick that it's gotten, inches deep, but you can see each individual layer, and that accretion, that slow growth, like the rings of a tree over time, that produces a structure that looks from the outside like a solid color. But if you look at its DNA, if you look at its history, it's hundreds of colors. It's hundreds of different layers and strands and things all mixed together. Man, this game's way of making you think is fantastic. It's almost like taking a philosophy course in and of itself. All right, last we have Arcady Journal 108. Yeah, things are getting bleak. Team diminishing by the day. Proud of them nevertheless. Archive now incomprehensibly huge. Still missing thousands of works, impossible to truly finish. Work already commenced on a sorting program to help catalog the archive resources in our absence, but like everything else, it has its foibles. Talk to Alexandra, Talos going well. Maybe the archive's first user will be terrestrial after all. Estimate about a week, maybe 10 days before I'm unable to keep working. A betrayal to leave early? Yeah, so he's got symptoms. He's got only a little tiny bit of time left. They've crammed as much as they can into the archive, and Alexandra thinks that whatever the simulation that we're in is that's supposed to guide, you know, the iterative process of the AIs, the generational process of taking something and then trying to improve it, trying to grow it until it achieves true consciousness, seems to be going well. And maybe the archive won't be left for aliens to find. Maybe somebody will pass the tests, prove that they're alive, that they're real, that they're conscious, and be allowed to exit onto the Earth and have access to the archive. Well, that was fantastic. I don't know what I love more about this game, the puzzles or the texts. I mean, they're both incredible. So we've got 4 sigils and a star here to find, and we have another time capsule from Alexandra with a gamepad. Let's check this out.
God, there's no time. Just not enough time. We're trying to build the future out of old video game code and half-finished research projects. We should have had years, maybe decades, with the kind of money they used to put into building bombs. If I stop and think about how crazy this is, I will have a nervous breakdown. So I won't. Yeah, okay. Back to work, Alex.
Yeah. They're using the Crow Team Sirius engine to try to build a scenario that could somehow train AIs to be conscious, to be alive, truly, to survive without her. Oh, look at this. Another one. And a QR code. A Carpost 6. We haven't heard of him. This place should be cold, but I don't feel cold. It's as if I was observing everything from a distance. It's pointless.
Intelligence is more than just problem solving. Intelligence is questioning the assumptions you're presented with. Intelligence is the ability to question existing thought constructs. If we don't make that part of the simulation, all we'll create is a really effective slave.
Yeah. So maybe I was wrong about Milton, but whether he's a mask for Elohim attempting to preserve the simulation, or whether he was deliberately put in there by Alexandra as a seed of doubt, as something to force the AIs to question what they've been taught. Either way, he serves an incredible purpose. What a great conversation partner, right? He's been fantastic in his own way, as irritating as he can be. Okay, so taking a look around, we don't see much else to interact with other than the puzzles themselves. This episode's getting pretty long in the tooth. We've got like a minute and a half left, so I guess I'm going to end it early, and when we come back next time, we'll start into the puzzling. We got 4 puzzles and a star to find, and I intend to do it. After that, we'll have completed all 3 worlds. There's some backtracking we need to do, but we may, I don't know, we may go back to Area C and be given the opportunity to walk through the doors and see one of the endings here. I'm very excited about that. So yeah, next episode should be a good one. Hope you guys are looking forward to it, and hope you've enjoyed the series thus far. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.